Okay, so I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of mockup shots because I have not been using this to its potential, and quite honestly, I love it. I and I visited it again today because I'm helping some authors with getting some launching stuff ready for their books, and because of that, I decided to kind of to play with this and show Jacqueline how to play with this so that she can help me get the graphics and teasers and things like that done for this author. So basically, what we did was I did a brief walkthrough with her. Mockup shots is one of the things I love about mockup shots is that basically I am a huge fan of anything that you can buy once and use forever. And unlike other programs, they're continually improving. Like basically, this whole website has changed immensely since I bought it, I think roughly a year ago. And so I wanted to show you what to do, how to work with this. So the book Mockup Creator, I started by like watching. I think when I did this, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I didn't know what I was doing. So when you go to launch the tool, it's going to bring this up. I just did this one. So let me show you. All you do is you click on the to add the new product. Okay. I am going to stop sharing the screen for 1 second so that I can go get, actually, I might be able to just get it. Is that the one? Actually, you know what? This might work. Yep. Okay. So this is an anthology that I am working with. And let me just download this one and we'll make a new. All right. Because we're going to work with that one anyway. So this one over here. Okay. So click to add the new product. And you have options. Is it a single book or is it a multiple book series? Well, in this case, it's a single book. Okay. And I'm going to choose my file. It's going to be the most recent one that I just downloaded. And then you hit submit. I'm really excited about this one because it's a fairy tale anthology and I love fairy tales. All right, here we go. Now, the cool thing is that it just like, you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to futz with it. You don't have to try it out and play with a bunch of different things. It literally just sticks it in all the options. And all you have to do is look and figure out which among these do you like? What do you like? And what do you think will work? Now, if it was Christmas time, that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at those colors with all of that together. That's fantastic. They have, so yes, there are seasonal things. Okay. There are also very much, oh my goodness, look at that. Just adorable. There's very much all of your like classic, the frames, the images on the tables, the flowers, all this, but you can also just download, like if it was a video, so you could make, covers for videos, the different, having it on like a phone, if it was a spiral bound something, you could do that for those of you who make planners and things of that nature. Also showing it on the different devices as a paperback, so there's all that. Look, Spider-Man's reading it. In case of emergency break glass. Oh, these are adorable. Okay. Then they show people, and I love that there is such variety because it is a very nice mix of men, of women, of, different sizes, different, shapes, different colors, different everything. And I love that. I love that, there's a broader, representation on this. And so you see all these different options for how to have the book, different people reading it. This is cute. This is really, really cute. And thinking maybe, see if I can find one that I will give you to kind of give you an example of the things you can do with it. So as you're going through, you can see, variety, so much variety, so many options, right? And I want to do, because we played with it to see what kind of fun things you can do with this. I don't like that as it's not a spiral, obviously. Let's just, for fun, we'll just go with like this basic one, okay? Now, if, for example, you take a look at this and you think, okay, it's okay, but I could use some edits, you just hit that button, the pencil, because, pencil edits, right? And it's gonna pull up the screen. It's not normally this slow, but when you have Zoom working in the background, making all this stuff happen, it takes a minute for it to load. Now, from here, check out all the cool stuff you can do with it. There are your basic filters that you can put on it. Of course, you could make it a little bit darker, kind of go with some of this. Now, I'm not doing any of that, by the way. That's not the kind of book for this, but there are also things like stickers. I was scrolling through this with Jacqueline, and like some of these are really kind of cool because like this already has coffee on it and the angle, it wouldn't be right for this, but like you could technically just decide that maybe it's gonna do it. Okay, so maybe you decide that you want to like spice up the picture a little bit and that you're actually eating, a donut with that coffee or something. Now that one doesn't look quite right. The angle isn't quite right. I wonder if I could change any of that. Oh, you can change things. You can change, but yeah, it's not going to quite change it the way that I want to change it, if you know what I mean. So this one isn't right for the picture, but the idea is that there are all kinds of cool things that you could do. You could put in like a little sparkly cursor. You could add in like lightning bolts. You could put in flowers. You could, what else? Oh, you could do like the little legs with the hearts and, all that stuff on it. That would be very, very cute. So there's all kinds of ways that you can, more personalize this, improve it, make it yours. You can add in text. So if you're trying to make, for example, an ad image, an ad graphic, then you have these options. There are all kinds of font families in here that you can, use and select from. Open Sans is pretty classic. Of course, you've got, your basic Times New Roman. It says play, but you even have like some comment, some script and things like that. So there are options with the height, the spacing, all of that, the alignment, the color. I don't know what pattern means, but I'm guessing it means that if you have like a block letter, you can have like some kind of pattern in it. So these are all stuff, all things to consider. You just enter your text there. It'll lay it out over here. You can blur things, select an area that you want to blur. We're not going to do that for this, but frames was also kind of cool because maybe you just put the whole thing, like it looks like it's art now. So there's all kinds of really, really neat things that you can do. Maybe you wanted to put in shapes. Maybe you wanted to just like straight up draw something. I am not an artist. I will not be doing that. Maybe you want to crop it. So for example, you've decided that you want a square image. This is, it's not square. I have to, oh, if you do square though, see, you can select square and then you just have to shift it around. That's perfect. So nice. All right. You can put in a custom size. Instagram is 1080. Okay. So you could put in 1080 and like resize and do all that. You can actually put in Facebook cover and just straight up make your own Facebook covers. Then over here, you can change the background. So let's see, undo first of all, thank you. And then changing background. So that is the original background. I could do a solid color if I wanted to do a different color on the background. All right, let's see. Oh, there we go. I was playing with this earlier and it's nice if you know your colors, especially. Can you put in, I wonder if you can type in your hex codes, or you could do things like the dropper is always a nice feature because you can use the dropper to select colors within, a picture. So maybe, for example, now I wouldn't, but you could, like that would be an option for something you could do. All right. And we're going to just hit undo because I'm not playing with that right now. But in transform, these are things like you can flip the whole picture to a different direction. I don't recommend it when you have titles on your books because see, it makes it backwards. All right. But you can like rotate to the right or left or, like that kind of thing. That's kind of cool. And then adjust. I didn't play. Oh, so that's your brightness and saturation and things like that. No. So that. So you can play with all those things. Let's see. Ooh, no. That's too much though. Oh, I changed everything pink. All right. Oh, reds, greens, blues, the blur. Oh, interesting. So again, noise. How do you do noise in a picture? Oh, so it's kind of like the static look. Got it. Interesting. And then of course your basic pixelate. That could be really, really fun for a cover reveal. If every day you just made it slightly less pixelated, because it's like X number of days until you can see, the full cover or whatever. Just crazy ideas that I come up with as I'm, blathering on. But yeah, so if you have not, she still looks pixelated now. All right. So if you have not purchased this, oops, undo. Then one thing that I can tell you is that it is on sale right now. I'm going to be sending out a newsletter to let people know. I am going to include a link to this video that I have, played with because I think it's really, really important that we watch our bottom line. One of the things that I stress very much is the importance of, knowing your profitability, knowing what it takes. This is fantastic. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Knowing what it takes in order to publish profitably. And so if you are able to, for example, purchase stuff like this, where you can make some of your own graphics, you pay a one-time fee, unlike what you do with BookBrush, okay? You are able to do all the same cool things with it. And I don't quote me on this because I haven't played with BookBrush enough. I know that with BookBrush, you can add in like available on, Kindle and all those things. And I don't know if that is an option with this because I haven't, like I said, have not played with it enough. I have been lucky enough to have people in my life that I can, hand it off and say, hey, here, you use this and you make this and do that with it. So again, I will be sending out, I'll send out a newsletter. I will link to, like the video and everything, because this, especially now that I've seen how easy it is something that would be a really, really great addition in your, your little author bag of tricks. And so I will be sharing that. I hope that this, helps inspire you and encourage you to, consider snagging this deal while you can. It's only good for the next week. So it's like 1 week. So I'll probably send a couple of reminder emails even to let you know that you're, like you don't want to miss out. And definitely, if you have it and you have not been using it, play with it because you will not, there will be zero regrets. My one regret right now is that I was having my daughter make all my stuff and I wasn't getting to play with it and choose to do it myself. Okay. So, anyway, hope you have a wonderful day and I hope this inspires you to up your graphics game and not be intimidated by some of this tech because this is amazing. And, I hope that everybody has an opportunity to play with this and grow. And remember, of course, that this is like one of the features of it. Okay. There's also a stock photo search, a social media builder. So like, this is great at also helping like with graphics for social media. They've got some cool cover reveal. So like if, for example, there it is. That's the one that we just used. If, for example, I wanted to make some, some cover reveal, ooh, pick one. Pick the background, pick the background. Let's do this one. Oh, that was awesome. And that's all there is to it? Seriously? Oh, now I have to pick one. Okay, so pick the desired model. Ooh, okay. So my desired model. I personally don't want a people. I am going to go like that one. Let's do that one. Telling you Zoom slows everything down. If you're really dedicated to what you're doing in order for this to work. But I'm invested now. Now I have to see. Loading. It says it's loading. It says it's loading, but ooh, I'm almost messed it up. That is cool because you can only, so that does pull out. So like it does that. That is neat, but it doesn't. So again, like for this one, yeah, it only gives a hint o the picture, but I do like it. I think there's a lot of potential with this part. So again, you can make cool cover reveal graphics. And if I'd have chosen a different one, it probably, it would have changed everything. You can do the same things as far as changing, the writing. You can add stickers. You can, with the text, you can change, change fonts, change all kinds of things. So this would be a really good way to spend some time and, help your career. And think about how much you save. I have not been having cover reveal graphics. Why? Because I have not been doing cover reveals, and I have not taken the time necessarily, because you have to plan so far ahead when you're working with other, with designers. And so if you're able to do this for yourself, these are things that you can do on the fly. You can do this spur of the moment. You don't have to have, pay money, book somebody out in advance. And I love that idea. So this is also, you can create testimonial, like a graphic for testimonials. This one I thought was cool. If you have an audiobook snippet, you can, oh, it says coming soon, ignore me. But like I was reading what it said it could do, and I was like, that's really cool. And so this is the Builder video mockups. You can make a book GIF, and you can make Facebook covers. And then there's like all kinds of, there's more promotional resources. I right now 5 stars, highly recommend. Ease of use is amazing. And this is so much more than I thought it was. And part of it is because they have improved the website significantly and made it so friendly right now. So I hope this inspires you, and that if you have it, start playing with it. And if you don't have it, snag it while it is on sale, because you will have 0 regrets. All right. Talk to you soon. Have a nice day. Bye.